Council, current Waihi Beach Community Board member and standing for Waihi Beach Community Board again. I'm just wondering if you could all share how a community board can assist you in your role and the value of that, please.
Community voices and the input of their perspectives help ensure the landscape meets the needs. So I think that it's absolutely pivotal and critical that you have those voices as part of that. My life is engineered in that space, so I'm a community engagement specialist by trade. My job is to talk to people about how well something is working, and I would partner very nicely with community boards and value their representation and value their views. I don't believe that a council performs its proper function without stewarding, and stewarding in terms of protecting the voice of your community rather than letting it be trumped by an overpriced consultant who was wrong then and is wrong now. Thank you. I am that overpriced consultant, by the way, sometimes.
Yeah, good question, Heather. You said you'd return fire, so thank you. This is quite an easy one for me. I've actually been a member of the Te Puke Community Board since 2010. It's good training to become a councillor, going through that process, but I do believe that community board delegations could be beefed up. We could devolve some more responsibility to the community boards for local spending. We can increase the budgets. We've already got a very strong roading budget allocation from council. There was talk about removing that during the last long-term plan, but I fought to retain that, and I would like to maybe increase that as well to give the community board a bit more say in spending on fixes for their local roads. And you know, we've just been through the representation review. The Makatu Community Board fought hard and went to the Local Government Commission to save their community, as did Katikati and Waihi Beach. You retained your identity with your community boards, and you know, I think there are benefits for a wider, bigger community board in terms of budget. And but you know, if you want to retain your local voice and the way you do things, that's fine. I would beef up the delegations and the budget for the community boards if have the opportunity.
Just so you know, you've got a minute and a half.
Oh.
Thank you. I'm a keen supporter of community boards. I attend all the ones in Waihi Beach, all the ones in Katikati, most of them in Omokura, and quite a few in Te Puke and Makati. I've probably been to more community board meetings than anyone at council in this term. They are the eyes and ears of council in the local communities. They know the details of what's going on, the local issues. So I feel their role is really to help a council and councillors understand those local issues and to pick up on things that we can action or work in partnership. I would like, as I've said, I've made coverage of community boards now comprehensive. It's across the district as a council decision, and I think that will strengthen their role and give me the ability to widen their delegations and perform a more meaningful role. So that's my view. Thank you.
When we did the representation review, which we did, without any consultation, council decided by majority only that we would have a different system without community boards. And so the local government commission got the message from our community boards. They were intending to stay regardless of what new majority councillors decided. So really, it's much to the credit of the community boards that they are part of our process now. And we should all be thanking them, because no matter what happens in the future, community boards are fundamental to local government. And the one thing about it is, it's an advisory role to work with your councillors and to make sure that you have the support and the knowledge from council that gives you the opportunity to participate well within your community. When I was first elected, and I stood because I thought the hill people were being walked over. And that's a long time ago now in Ngāmawahini, and but working with the community is what it's all about. Making sure that your Ratepayers Association, that you link in with them, and that the community feels that you can call a public meeting with your councillors regularly. We have to work in with you, and that's what we will do. And we will make sure that the community is well informed regardless.
The amnesia is stunning. Only 2 people up here voted to keep the Waihi Beach community board. The rest of them voted to merge, those who want the council facilities off the hook. The rest of them voted to merge the Katikati and Waihi Beach community board. So Margaret and I voted to keep Waihi Beach. Why? Well, the key word in community board is community. You know, the role of a community board is to represent its community, and it needs to be a community. So now we have this interesting, and I say interesting, hybrid system where totally disparate community boards in other parts of the district have been thrown together. So for example, the back end of Welcome Bay is apparently one community with a mopping eye. Go figure. Anyway, the point is, they are here to stay. The Local Government Commission overruled the council and kept the Waihi Beach Community Board. I'm very pleased about that. They have an important role representing the community. We have the least delegations apparently of any council in the country. And when, well, that was what was discussed earlier. And then when the Local Government Commission asked what we would do differently if we had community boards everywhere, there was no answer. We had to have a break in proceedings of that hearing while the council staff and the mayor and the deputy mayor ran off and scrambled up some delegations because they didn't have any ready. There is no plan for how this will work, but at the end of it, it needs to be defined, I think, a lot more by the community. The Waihi Beach Community Board has worked well. Not enough issues go through it. The medical centre issue has not gone through the community board, for example. It needs to.
Great question, Heather, and there's some legendary community board members here and over there, and all power to you, because you take the flak. You guys are the front line. You take the flak. You get paid a pittance. You take the flak. Look, if I am the mayor, I'm going to include the 5 community board chairs in my community committee. They're not appointed, they're elected. In fact, they're elected twice. They're firstly elected by you, because you're going to pick your community board members, and then they're going to get together and elect their chair. So whoever chairs those 5 community boards are double elected. So they're even more powerful than the mayor, I reckon, because they've got a double endorsement. So I'm going to bring those 5 on board for the community committee, and we're going to rotate right throughout the district. See that building down there with the red roof? The whole council, every councillor, all 10 are going to come up and we're going to have a meeting, and you're all welcome to attend in the background and listen to what goes on. So that's the importance I put on them. They do a great job. For the first time ever, I'm going to pay, when I pay my rates tomorrow, they're 11,000. Guess what? I've never been in a community board in my life, but tomorrow I'm joining the club because out of my general rate, because now everyone's in it, we're all treated exactly the same. So my $30 of property is going to go towards funding my new my community board that I've never had before, and I'm looking forward to working with them going forward. So thanks a lot. Good question.